Good evening everyone and welcome to my live stream from over here in a very windy Magaluf tonight. And you can see exactly where I am. I'm right at the end of the jetty. Let's get some nice views from here. Good afternoon everyone, welcome to my live stream from a very windy Magaluf. Got a bit of a breeze coming over the island. I don't know if it's got anything to do with the incoming storm in Northern Europe, but I'm down here in Magaluf this evening. We're going to take a full walk around the resort. So we're going to see what it's like tonight. But first, I'm going to start this video with a very big thank you to Tommy, to James, and also to Robin as well for the super chats that are waiting for me this evening. But in the meantime, let's turn the camera around. Also, let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me. I need to do that check actually, because like I said, it's very windy. But look at the views tonight. We're just looking down at the far end of Magaluf here. It's absolutely looking gorgeous. Who have we got on this evening? Neil, good evening. Lovely to see you from sunny Belfast. Tracy, hello, how are you doing? My goodness, I've just started this live. We've got 194 people on already. That is absolutely incredible. We are in peak season. We are in August. I can't believe it. And we've got about 2 solid weeks of pure busyness over here in Mallorca before some of the schools start to go back. Look, just see. Oops, just missed that little lad jumping on in. Got over 200 people on the live now. But look, we've still got plenty of people left on the beach. A lot of people heading off to go and have dinner. Marie and John, thank you for letting me know about the sound. Anyway, let's turn the camera around and let's head on down through the resort tonight. Now, I do apologise for being in Magaluf again. I've stayed local just because I've had a very busy week this week. We've had friends over, juggling with work as well and just trying to see them too. They're also currently in Palmanova, so I'm going to get along and see them after this. But it has been a bit of a busy week. We'll try and get out and about, and I should be on the East Coast next week. So I just see a super chat. Stefan, bless you. Thank you so much. And you've just got 3 weeks until you're back in Palmanova. Brilliant. Wayne, good evening. Lovely to see you as well. I'm just going to get past this. A chap here with a fishing line and some people coming. Let me just wait for these people to pass on through. Now, you've got lots to look forward to if you're coming over here on holiday this August. The weather is picking up again. I'm delighted to say we've had a little bit of a blip at the end of July weather-wise, but it does look like those high temperatures are coming back to us. So don't forget, subscribe to the channel, hit that notifications bell. Tomorrow I'm going to have my full island update coming out on the channel to find out what the weather is going to be like for the week ahead. But I think it's going to be a little bit better than it was last week. We do have a bit of a breeze on the islands though at the moment, as you can see from the beginning of this video. I don't think that's going to worry too many people. I think it's going to keep things a little bit cool, but look, we've got a few stragglers out on the beach tonight. Now, I am filming this. If you're watching this on playback, it's approaching 8 p.m. So if we see the resort not looking as busy as you may think it should be for this time of year, it's probably because most people are in the hotels at the moment and they're having their evening meal, or they're going to the restaurants, they're going out for dinner. But we can get an idea of what it's like tonight. And like I said, we're going to go for a full walk around the resort. We're going to probably walk up the strip as well at the end of this and try and catch possibly a sunset on Son Matias beach in Palmanova if I haven't missed it. But we'll see. Gavin, thank you very much for your very generous super chat as well. That's super kind of you. Thank you so much, hey guys. Really appreciate it. And like I said, I will be hoping to get out on the island. I haven't got anyone else coming over for another week. We're a week guest free as of Tuesday. So I'm going to try and get out and make some content this week and try and get over to the East Coast. John, thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Your super chat as well. Thank you so much. But look, we've got evening getting underway here in Palmanova. Loads of locals, that these are all laid out on the beach. They're all playing football. We're starting to get some early evening vibes over here, and it's looking quite nice. Look, plenty of people out this evening. And we're just standing more or less in front of Bondi Beach. Just having a little look up the waterfront. We are going to come back down this way. We're going to take a walk down the waterfront a little bit later on in this video. But for now, we're going to head on into the back of the resort. We're going to head on in the direction of Benny Hills. Linda, I hope you're on this live stream. Let me know. I haven't had a chance to completely look up the whole chat just yet, but I will take a little bit of a closer look in just a moment. Got over 300 people watching. Oh my goodness. Look, this is how busy Bondi Beach is. And I've got to say that the Calvia resorts this summer have been busy and bustling, and I think it's been this side of the island that's been the most busy for summer 2025, and pretty much consistently as well, even from April. Some of the other resorts have taken a little bit of time to warm up. I was in Alcudia just a couple of days ago. Go and check out my video, which I published this afternoon after you've watched this video. You can see what Alcudia Beach is like during the day. And I do have a guide to how to enjoy Alcudia Beach as well, because there's lots of stuff for families and, well, anyone over visiting. But particularly over here in the Calvi area, because of the huge upgrades that they have made to the resort and all the marketing and the publicity that they have done over here as well, we're seeing a slightly different Magaluf, a more expensive Magaluf, but that's probably for another video. Anyway, we're coming down the side of Stereo, and we're coming up the side of Temple as well. I'll spin the camera around so you can see what they look like. A little bit hard to show as we walk past. And I'm at the bottom of Magalof Strip as well. A little bit early on the evening for that to be anywhere near busy. The lights will be coming on there in a few hours, but look, I'll just turn the camera around. Look, we've got 27 degrees, it says there on the sign. A little bit empty down here in Temple and Stereo. Should we go and have a quick look at Magalof Square? I think it's going to be the same story actually. We're going to go back into the resort in the direction of Kathmandu. But we've got some nice little bars around this area as well. Linda and Paul, I'm also going to use our chat that we had a while ago in one of my up-and-coming videos as well. I haven't forgotten about it. Let's just go around the side. Now, I'm suspecting, because when I came down here a few weeks ago to film, it was very, very quiet in the square, gone midnight, and I do suspect that everyone did actually head up the strip. So this is going to be like more of an early evening venue. Look, we've got the Plaza Emporium food market here. Wayne, you went to Kathmandu in June last year. We're going to walk right past it. Just having a very quick look at the chat while I'm standing here. Scooby, Calabona in 8 days, brilliant. You might see me over there. I've got to head that way. Stephen, only 18 days until you arrive in Palmanova. Brilliant. Linda, yes, it's Paul's birthday today. Paul, happy birthday.
Are you streaming?
Yes, I am.
Where at?
Hey, Mallorca under the sun.
Is it on YouTube?
Yes, it is.
Well,
it's on YouTube.
How many viewers you have?
At the moment, about 200, 300. I got to 300 on watching the live now.
Really nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good day. What do you do?
YouTube, Mallorca under the sun.
But what type of channel is it?
It's a travel channel, all
Okay.
about Mallorca.
So
Anyway.
like, walking around cities?
Yeah, check it out. Anyway, nice to meet you, bye. He just popped out of nowhere. Anyway, let's go and have a quick look in the square. Yeah, Paul, happy birthday. This is a special treat for you then this evening. I'm glad I've timed this well. Now look, we can actually hardly see what Magalof Square is like tonight, just because the sun is setting in the distance. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a better look at it. I can't. I can just show you that this may be a really good and really nice sunset venue. They've got the screens up. We've got a few people in. I think we might have to come back. But we've got a few people over having dinner. So looking a little bit on the empty side. Anyway, come on, let's go around the side of Kathmandu. Let's go and see what it's like this evening. Hear that music playing. Look, they've got a big sports screen up here as well. I don't know what football is still going on at this time of year, whether they're replaying any live matches. If you want to see what Santa Ponza was like during the height of a major football game, go and check out my live stream from last week. It was incredible actually, great atmosphere down in Santa Ponsa. If you're wanting to watch the football. Oh, I can see a comment here. It says, is that Gavin? Will the McMaster be coming back to the island, Alex? Do you know what? I had a chat to him the other day. He was going to come out in August and well, we're going away in August at some point in August, and he's got other things on. So hopefully he'll be back maybe in September. Scotsman Kevin as well. New channel name for the Scotsman in Tenerife. Scotsman Kevin is possibly going to be coming out as well. Maybe they could both come out at the same time. Who knows? That'll be fun. But anyway, yeah, Lee may well be coming back at some point. Look, quick location check. I'm at the back of the Seoul Kathmandu Park and Resort. Amazing family hotel. Oh, Linda, bless. That's absolutely brilliant timing. I'm pleased about that, actually. Helen, you're coming over in 2 weeks and you can't wait. Well, look, we've basically come into the back of the resort here. I want to highlight a couple of so just past a pile of sick on the pavement. Oh gosh, seriously guys, take it easy. Take it easy on the alcohol. That was pretty bad. But I'm just coming down into the back of the resort because we do have some other lovely places which I don't often highlight. And we're walking in the direction of the Kathmandu theme park. Got a couple of really nice pubs down here, particularly if you're a bit older, you maybe don't want to go up the strip. Let's go and have a quick look. We've also got some really good value eateries over here, even if you're just wanting to get a Chinese as well down here. The Chineses are always a pretty good bargain. Where can we watch the Old Firm game in Palmanova? Or when's that taking place? Is this going to be Glasgow? Is this going to be Rangers Celtic? When is it? Oh goodness, there's so many bars in Palmanova you can watch it at. Literally almost every seafront bar has a screen. Paradise Beach is one of them. You're right at the back of Palmanova Beach. Also the Piano Cafe, the Dolphin, that whole area as well. That's really nice too. Look, just coming up by Finnegan's, got a really nice Irish pub here, and they do great live music too. I can see someone else has said, Nan Gan Ang. Can't remember what your real name is, actually, but you've also said Paradise Beach. That location is really good, but you've also got Reflex as well. That's another good place. Anywhere at the back of Palmanova Beach. Got a few places as well behind Son Matias Beach. A couple of places down Escargador Beach as well. But I think like that area around Reflex, Paradise Beach is probably your best bet. When is that game actually? Because that is going to be quite a big one actually, and I think Santa Ponsa would have an amazing atmosphere, particularly in the square. If you're anywhere in Santa Ponsa, I think head to the square for that game because I think it'll all be going off there. But anyway, we are outside of Leo's as well. Look, really nice little pub there too. Got a nice little bar and cafe here. And we're just walking around the side of the La Villa shopping centre. Plus, we're right outside as well at the House of Kathmandu. This is open during August until 10 p.m. So if you don't get a chance to go during the day, which you may well not be able to, just simply because it's too hot and you're enjoying the pool and the beach, you can come out in the evening with the family and head on in there. And the passport tickets as well allow you to come back as well another day to go and enjoy everything else that this has to offer. We were in here a few summers ago. They've got plenty of like optical illusions, games, and like 4D cinema as well. So it's all good fun, all stuff that the kids will love. Do you know what, walking really into the path of the sun now. Just gonna have to show you to my left and my right. It's quite hard to do a live stream in Magaluf and not walk into the sunshine at some point. We've got the Teddy store across the road, absolute bargain. If you haven't been to Teddy in Magaluf, you are missing out, particularly if you've got kids. Everything in there, it's almost like the old pound shops in the UK before they turned into your £5 shops. But you've got like loads of art supplies, loads of things to keep kids busy in there as well if you're here on holiday. So make sure you pop in there, and it won't break the bank either. Look, just coming up around the back of the crazy golf area as well of the Kathmandu theme park. And we've got some nice little Mallorquin bakeries as well and cafes down the side. And also something as well that's quite handy to know is that there's a dentist right at the top, an English dentist. Lovely lady apparently. Admin Anne from Mallorca, the Mallorca Under the Sun a Facebook group does go to her. So in case you do get an emergency over there, that's where you need to go. But anyway, we're coming down the side of a reasonably sized Aldi supermarket. Also a fantastic place to pick up some lunch for the day. Or if you're on the budget, yeah, just go and pick up some supplies from there, some drinks. I've just seen the 104 bus coming round from Palma. If you've been following the Mallorca Under the Sun Facebook page, you'll know that the TIB bus strikes are now over and all the buses are running as normal. And that's the second 104 bus I've seen coming up from Palma. So that's fantastic. Frank, you're on the live this evening. You're coming out to Camp Picafor soon. Make sure you make it down the coast to Alcudia. Tony, hello. Oh, lovely to see you guys on the live as well. Lisa and I are back in Calabon on the 20th of September. Hope to see you then. You never know, you may well do. Tracy, first time in Palmanova in 41 days. The countdown is on. Right, we're going to take a left here. Hopefully we'll be outside of the sun a little bit now. I have left this late enough, thank goodness. That should be the most blinding part of the video. So now you guys can get a good look at what Magaluf is like this evening. Tracy probably will, I'm everywhere at the moment, so do try and get around and about some of the resorts. When will I be in Puerto Poyensa? I've got probably, oh goodness, when am I going to be in Puerto Poyensa? I've got 2 more Sundays left. And there's a couple of places I'm going to live stream from. And Puerto Poyensa is going to be one of them. But I also want to get up there and make some content as well, because it's been quite a while since I've been there. It's very hard actually to film in the same way when we're in the school holidays. So I obviously want to spend some time with my daughter and my friends who are coming over. So it's still a bit hard and then having to work as well at the same time. So it's a bit hard to keep up the same momentum. But I am trying to get the content out for you guys because I know loads of you are coming out here on holiday. Now look, here's something interesting. If you're watching a live that I made a few weeks ago, probably about a month or so ago, you see the Taberna Española. This is a new addition to Magaluf Resort, and they do the Sevillanas dancing here. I mean, it's a lovely place, but it's closed, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's closed in August. I hope they haven't closed down because they've only just opened, and I would like to go back and go and see what that is all about. For those of you coming over here and you want a little bit of a traditional experience over here in Magaluf. Right, let's have a quick look down Carrer Gallio. Another little strip here, we've got bars. A little bit more low-key down here. It's not as hectic as you're going to find up on the strip, and the bars like on this side of the resort are just a little bit more chilled. Oh, bless you. Oh, Tracy, bless you. Love to see me in Santa Ponce. You and your husband are going to be celebrating your 30th anniversary. Amazing. Jack, you're saying you're just back from Sakoma and you don't totally recommend it. You're definitely going to go back. Brilliant. Let's have a look. Oh, look, I tell a lie. Look, we're walking straight into the sunshine again. Let's see how far we can get down before walking back. Look, Zeppelin's a live music bar. Haven't been in here this summer, actually. They do kind of like rock tributes. Last time I walked past there, they had a Spanish kind of rock tribute in which wasn't really my scene. But look, we've got a nice little selection. A few little bars. They've got Spanish Maison, doing some tapas. And look, across the way here, we've got the Bar Galeon, which is actually looking quite busy. I'm not going to go too far down here because I do want to get all the way down onto the seafront before the light goes as well, so you guys can get a really good clear view of what Magaluf is like tonight. Look, big spa shop right in the middle of all of this, and around the corner we've got the Fergus Water Park Hotel as well. I'm going to turn around, look, it's very hard to see anything too much, but straight ahead we've got the Dancing Crook pub right at the end as well. Can't miss them off the list. Apparently they do a nice Sunday lunch as well. Wayne, bless you, thank you very much. That's very, very much appreciated. And Ben as well, you're watching from Canada. Thank you very much for your super chat. Sorry, I've just seen those pop up. It's a bit hard with the sun in my face. Seeing what's going on the screen here. Lucy, good evening. I'm just scrolling up. Love the videos. Thanks for the regular uploads. So wondering if I'm planning, oh, that's it, going to Puerto Poyensa. Yes, I'll definitely be going to Puerto Poyensa. Sorry, I'm just scanning up. Stacey, good evening. Lovely to see you here as well. Right, let's keep going round. Got a smash burger place. Why is everything, and I don't know why is everything a smash burger now? It's like everywhere you go, you see these like new burger shops, and then it's like a smash burger. What's that all about? It's like the new name for a burger. I don't know. But I will be coming into Magaluf to make some like later night content as well. I might wait for either Scotsman Kev to come over or Lee to come over to do that. We'll see, or I'll just come out with a friend and do it. Want to see what it's like in August? Oh, bless, look, I see a message here. Hi Alex, my name is Sophie and my mummy, daddy and sister are going to Porto Colom in September and we're wondering if you could do a video there. Love, Sophie, aged 10. Bless you, I need to get over to Porto Colom. I do actually have a video from over there, which I filmed earlier on. I haven't got around to putting it out yet. I would like to get back there, but I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Look, we're right outside the Boab, can't pronounce it, Boab. It's kind of like a exclusive cocktail bar. And we all know what that means. It's probably a little bit pricey too. We're also right outside of Morgan's. Yeah, Sophie, I need to do some content from over that way. I do need a full day to do it though, and it's a little bit of a hike, and I certainly can't afford to stay over in Calador way at the moment in August. Hotels are around something absolutely crazy, like €200 for a night, and that's for us guys to stay. So if I go, it has to be literally for the entire day to make the trip worth it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have the time this side of September. Look, right outside of BCM nightclub. I do have some content from last summer if you want to check out what it's like on the evening. But it's also, BCM's is also right next to Hotel Samos as well. Les, oh my goodness, that you're celebrating your 60th wedding anniversary in Son Caliu in September. And do you know what? I need to make some content from Son Caliu as well. Haven't been over there this year, that's amazing. Air Trooper, you have a heat wave here starting tomorrow. Where's that? Here. Please don't say another heat wave here. I know you guys coming over here to the islands would love another heat wave, but I promise you it's going to be nighttime videos from here on in if that's the case. I'll be hiding out in the aircon. Just get expensive. Anyway, right, we are more or less, right, so we are now running parallel to the beachfront, and we are about 2 blocks back, and we're kind of in the heart of Magaluf Centre here. Got, like I said, the Hotel Samos, which is a huge hotel to my left. And a few other dubious places as well, which I'm coming up past as well. Hola, hey. But also, great, thank you. Yeah. And also a great selection as well of like fast food takeaways. If you're out and about, look, pizzerias coming up past as well. And also, if you are staying at the water park, the Fergus Water Park Hotel, is this the entrance? I think it is. Yes, it is. I can actually see somebody standing on the slide in there. I think they must switch off the water on the slides because someone's walked halfway up the slide there and they're having their photo taken. So I think at a certain point in the day they do switch off the water park. while everyone goes to go and have dinner and wait for the entertainment. But yeah, look, we're just coming to the end of the Hotel Samos here. It's a massive place, absolutely massive. John and Marie, yeah, over 440 watching, blimey, goodness me, and not very many likes. Guys, thank you for that. Hey guys, please, if you are watching this, please hit the thumbs up button. Please like this video because it will help roll it out to others who are also interested in coming over here to Mallorca. There's a little thumbs up somewhere on the screen if you're watching on your TV. As according to my analytics, about 60% of you who watch my videos are watching on the TV. Head on over to your mobile phone and hit that like button. And also don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't done so already. I always say it, look, we're coming up past Sinky's Scottish pub. Look, you've got a Scottish breakfast here. We've got the real deal Scottish breakfast. Eggs, bacon, square sausage, black pudding, tatty scone, beans and toast. And they've got an English breakfast as well, which is just eggs, bacon, link sausage, tomato, beans and toast. No price though. They also do a roast dinner as well from 1 p.m. Got live sports on. This may be actually a pretty good place to watch the derby that's on, the Celtic Rangers game, for the person who watched, who asked earlier, as is Benny Hills. This is a fantastic venue. Look, they've got huge screens here as well for the football. If you don't want to stay in Palmanova, if you are looking to watch the sport over here in Magaluf, this could be another great option. And it's looking quite lively over here. Look, check this out. Loads of families in tonight. This is a really nice pub actually. Attracts people of all ages and demographics too. And look, they've got pool tables in there. They've got like games machines. They've got a really nice chill out area. Linda and Paul, I can't see any familiar faces in here, I have to say. Outside Benny Hills. Here we go, I see a familiar face. I see a familiar face. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Hold on, just a second. Let me just switch my mic on, because I've noticed whenever I speak to anyone on the lives, you can't really hear them on the playback. So tell me, how's it going over here in Benny Hills? It's a microphone, yeah.
Okay, what you want to know?
So how's it going this summer over at Benny
This summer
Hills?
we miss the British people, really.
What are you talking about? You miss the British people. Where are the British people?
They're not coming at this time of year. It's too many Italians, too many French. We like the British. We don't care if it's the Welsh, Irish, Scottish or English. We want the British, they are fun. The British people are really good customers, the best customers in Magaluf.
So who are you getting in this August then? This is really interesting, guys, actually. And I really appreciate you for being with this.
I can't hear you.
Sorry. So who are you getting in? Which nationality?
Well, now at the moment we have a lot of Italians, a lot of French, and we have a diverse kind of people from the Eastern Europe as well.
Yeah.
We do have British, but not the majority.
Okay, because I'm getting a lot of comments that Mallorca is too expensive at the moment.
It is.
Are your prices good still
No, here in Benny Hills we have a good prices. We do local prices. We like a pint of lager is only €4, and with nice cold San Miguel. The local, we have the best cocktails in town, even frozen or mojitos. For the prices they're like €8, 50 in €7.
Yeah.
The local prices in pounds, maybe like £7 for a night. The big cocktails that you're gonna show
and you've
you.
got all the entertainment and everything here as
We
well.
have DJs, we have karaoke, we have a couple of crowns, we do things for families and children.
And I know that you're open pretty much all the time, aren't you?
Yes,
Even you're open pretty much late into the night, early hours of the morning.
6 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock, and we do food and drinks, and we love customer service. We have a very special attention for everybody, but especially for the British.
Yeah, okay. Guys, you've heard it here first. I can't remember your name.
My name is Santi.
Santi.
I work here in Benny Hills for many years.
Yeah.
And all my colleagues and I were very, very happy to appreciate our customer and good information for everyone. We are always ready to entertain you. So welcome everyone.
Lovely, that's lovely. Santi,
we're going to say
hello
to the British
community. Do you know, I've got Linda and Paul watching as well, who are regulars here. Yeah, they're watching as well.
Fantastic, they're very good friends of ours. Yeah, we'll send up.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you very much, Santi. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
Later on, you're welcome. The first thing, we buy it for you.
Thank you, bless you. See you soon, bye-bye, bye. There you go, guys, there you have it. Official word from Benny Hills here is that they're missing the Brits coming over here in August. And we're seeing a different demographic over here in Magaluf. Let me just turn the camera around again, just so you can get a good look at this place. I was actually over here with the Mac Master when he came over last April. We've got a couple of breakfast reviews, go and check it out. I also filmed over here last summer. I think Linda and Paul were actually in that video. They also said as well, it feels like you get more Italians coming over to Magaluf during the month of August. Few less Brits, maybe because it's so expensive, I don't know. But anyway, as Santi says, you're all welcome. Anyway, we are coming up by Coco Bongos here. The bar looks busy. I don't know if you can see a little bit far ahead, but the bar is looking busy. A few people coming out now. Hola, ¿qué tal? And then look, to our right hand side, we've got a few other places as well. Coming up to Joker's too, that's completely empty. I think that's more of a much later nighttime venue. But I am hearing a lot of other accents over here this evening. Deborah, thank you very much for your super chat this evening. That's super kind of you. That really is super kind. Very much appreciated. Let's keep heading along. And here's Joker's one. We've gone in the opposite direction. Gosh, this is lit up. But again, a little bit on the quiet side. But as I said before, everyone is out to dinner at the moment. So this will hopefully be filling up a little bit later on. They've also got TV screens in there as well. £4 burgers at these little burger bars here. €4, I should say. We're just over across the road from the inside Melia. Just have a quick look. Let's just have a quick look around this area. Let's just see what's... I normally continue up the road. We'll keep continuing up towards the Britannia. I just want to show you this super nice area here. Look, we've got the swimming pool, the overhanging swimming pool. Right at the top here, that's actually a pool. Got a few bars as well to the left-hand side. A little bit on the quiet side. Got a few other food places here as well. And to highlight as well, look, we've got another golf place to my left-hand side. Nice little family venue. They also do cocktails as well for the parents. If you're going in there, look, they've got some fairground rides in there as well. So it looks like a super nice place for families. Look, this is quite a lovely spot actually. Very, very different from what you'll see in the Strip. And I'll just pan the camera around. On the other side of here, we've got Decathlon, we've got a mango shop as well. We've got the LA Hop shop. We've also got Taco Bell and Starbucks. I do recommend actually though, rather than having the Starbucks coffee, please go to the local bars, the coffee shops here, because you're going to find the coffee to be way nicer. I'm not a massive fan of Starbucks coffee, I've got to say. Well, I do like my coffee. Anyway. Oh look, we've got Noodle Place as well. That's another chain. But we want to go and have another quick look at, let's go have a quick look at the rest of the resort. Just take a quick look at the comments here. Phil, you're saying Benny Hills last week was great. That's absolutely brilliant. George, you're saying, sorry I'm late. You got a puncture on the way. That's no good at all. That's terrible. I hope you've got your car sorted out. I really do. I hope that's got sorted. Another comment here, Mark, 13 days. You have 12 nights in Port de Soyer. Thank you for your recent coverage of Port de Soyer. Looks amazing. I do have a playlist actually if you're heading up towards Soyer. If you want to find the quietest time to visit Port de Soyer and also find out what it's like on the evenings, I've got a little mini playlist from videos that I filmed last weekend on the channel. Go and check those out. It's the first time I've been up to Soya this year, so I did make a quick batch of content, and I will be up there in the day soon too to give some comparison to that area. But it was absolutely glorious. So you're very welcome. I really enjoyed making those videos. Very, very different to what we're seeing this evening in Magaluf, because of course in Port de Soyer, there's virtually no nightlife there at all. Goodness me, look, we've got 460 people on the live. Dave, hello. Has the airport workers dispute been resolved yet? Good question. I don't know. I don't think it has been, you know. I don't know. The buses have been. The bus dispute has been resolved. Gosh, look at the piano bar. It's packed over there. Look, we're going to walk past it. We're going to come down past it, but just to zoom in, just to show you how busy that is. Draggy, you're watching from the US. Mallorca looks nice. Well, look, this is Magaluf, so this is a very unique part of Mallorca. Please go and watch my other videos from other areas of Mallorca to see what else it looks like. It's not all like holiday resortish. We do have lots of lovely holiday resorts, but they're all quite different. And well, Magaluf has its own reputation. Quite a notorious reputation as well. Just have a walk up here. Last time I came up here, one Sunday, some of these bars were closed, but like I said, this is August. We're expecting it to be maybe a little bit busier. We're just coming up by, on the right hand side, we've got the Sol Guadalupe Hotel. I'm walking towards the Tent Mojito Suites, a rather kind of fancy Cuban style block in front of me. I'm going to cross the road here and just check out some of these places. Now, also down this road as well, a little bit further on, I'm delighted to say that we do have a new entertainment venue, which is near the water park. It's called Es Jardi, and we have some acts on this summer. I think Bonnie Tyler is coming in August, and tonight they have boy band Blue from the 90s. I can barely remember what decade it is. But we've got boy bands Blue and the Bit of Atomic Kitten performing there tonight. So yeah, we do have a new entertainment venue, and also we've got plenty of live music as well in Port Adriano this summer. Or is maybe Bonnie Tyler's playing at Port Adriano? I can't remember, but it's good to know if you're coming over here on holiday, you can expect to enjoy some live music. But look, we've got Manos. I don't think I've actually come around here before. Few people having a few cocktails up ahead. It's very, very quiet. Is this going to be much more of a late night bar? Quite possibly. Jacqueline, you're coming to Mallorca on Tuesday and you're staying at the Globales Mayoris in Cabo Bianca. Dave, don't ask. About the merchandise, I haven't. I've just been really busy. Do I live stream through the winter? Yes, I do. During the winter, we do the Sunday lunch live streams. And I'm here to brighten up a dark day wherever you are in the world over the winter. I bring you some lovely sunshine to your lives, into your living rooms during the cold winter months, and to get you excited about your holiday, or just to brighten up your day. I'm always here on the Sunday at some point. Oh, bless you, John. Thank you. I don't think I can keep up the daily vlogging, but I just wanted to make the most of the summer season. Just get as much content out there as possible. I know YouTube won't like it if I do stop, but I'm going to have to at some point. Anyway, coming up by the Clems Windsor, nice little pub here, looking quite busy. They do a €7 breakfast, a pint of Mao, actually. I'm just going to tilt the camera down. Look, pint of Mao here is €3.60. That is actually really, really good value. Mao is a local beer. I'm going to head on now down to the beach, just across the road from it, actually. And I'll just take a quick look back at the Britannia as well, which I managed to pass by as we went by. Oh, Kerry, that's really sweet, thank you. It's a highlight of my I really have not been a fan of Sundays, just in general, actually. I'm not a big fan of Sundays, and I had to do something with my Sunday to kind of make it fun for me as well, and this is why I live stream. I find it to be a really boring day of the week. So for me, I love it too. And if there's anyone watching it, I'll always do my live streams from over here. Right, got the Britannia at the far end here, not looking so busy. Actually, that's very surprisingly quiet because we're kind of getting up to, what time now? It's 8:30. I would have thought we'd had a few people coming out now. Don't forget, a lot of the hotels do have live entertainment. So maybe people are sticking around for that before heading out for a few drinks. Right, let's just head across the road. Now I'm going to say, I don't want to jinx this live stream, but if it does, the signal does get patchy, I will try and get the signal back. And hopefully we won't lose it. So just hope I haven't jinxed it by saying that. But anyway, all seems to be good so far. I haven't had any complaints about the signal so far. Let's hope it stays that way. Right, we're right behind Nikki Beach Club. Again, a completely different vibe over here during the day. Kind of like more of an Ibiza vibe you're going to get from that place as well. Quite high end. It's come up by the piano bar as well, down the side of it at least. Another really popular spot. Let's get back to some of these comments as well. Mark, you're saying you've just been to Hotel Tropico and had a great time. Just trying booking for next year. And they, what? And they want £400 more for a week. Wow, that's crazy. I've heard a lot of this actually. I've heard a lot about the pricing, which is crazy. Tim, your son had his honeymoon in Palmanova last week. They stayed at the Palmanova Fergus Hotel and they had a great time. That is brilliant to hear. A lot of people actually, regardless of everything that's going on in the press at the moment, I'm finding, and I was talking to a friend about this today in the UK, and he said to me that a lot of his friends have been over here to Palmanova and they've all had a great time. They've just come over and had a really lovely holiday and not been affected by anything that's been in the news or anything like that. They've just come out and had fun, which is what it's all about at the end of the day. Right, let's just get down. I just want to get past these buildings here and onto the beach where you can probably hear the wind on the mic, and the wind is picking up. So I want to kind of just get out this windy patch here. Do you know what? It's not keeping people out of the water. Oh, I've just seen the chap I always see in my winter videos actually, with his dog, who's made many an appearance in the videos. Anyway, let me just stand on this storm drain here, just give you a little bit of a better view. So we're right at the far end of Palmanova Beach. Let's have a really quick look at this comment here as well. Teleport us back to Peguera. Oh, bless you. Nicholas, you're staying at the Sol Guadalupe for 12 nights. Brilliant. Hi, Paul and Jack here, who recently returned from a fantastic Peguera holiday at the Beverly Playa and a trip on the Soya train. Brilliant. Claire, you're in Son Caliu. Caroline, good evening. And bless you, the winter lives brighten a dark day. Brilliant. The signal's fine. Let's not count our chickens there. I hope it's going to stay okay. Oh, bless you, thank you. It makes my evening too. Anyway, come on, let's keep walking down the waterfront. I've got a question about the Daiquiri Palace, which I will answer as we head on past it. But you'll see what the waterfront is like at this time of night and just how busy it is as well. Do you know what they could do with just extending that walkway a little bit? Got sandy feet now. Look, here we are in front of those dunes again. See how they're coming along. Still have mixed opinion. Well, actually, I don't have a mixed opinion about this. I have quite a definite opinion about this. But here's how they are coming along, and they are looking rather duney, aren't they? It's going to be a forest by the winter. The speed at which they're growing. But anyway, we are coming up to. Are we coming up towards the Ancla Verde? I think we are. Ancla Verde is looking a little bit on the quiet side. You'll see actually in my Port de Soyer video how busy it got actually in the restaurants after 8 p.m. But I don't think the restaurants are going to get much busier than they are at the moment down here because Ellie, thank you very much for your super chat as well. That is also very much appreciated. But as Santi said, over in Benny Hills, there doesn't seem to be so many Brits over here this summer, and if that's the case, then people may well be coming out later to eat. The Puerto Rico is very busy tonight. Look, I'm going to stand on the wall here. Let's take a look down the waterfront. Has that made any difference to your viewing? Yeah, Linda, I'm with you on that. Yes, I'm going to be in Calamallor soon. I have to do a really early morning to get down there actually. I need to do some daytime content. I'm just going to pan the camera around here too, look. Liam, you've not been for 4 years, get yourself over. Anyway, come on, look. Look, you can see that the waterfront down here is actually quite busy. So I'm just going to hold the camera here, just so you can get an idea of what it's like. Busier than I thought it would be, actually. Tim, it looks like an eyesore. Not Magaluf itself. I do actually love this waterfront bit here. I mean, this is fab, but just not the unnecessary dunes, the unnatural and unnecessary dunes. Ben, in Canada, we've been watching your videos for months in Toronto. Oh, I've got a family in Toronto. So helpful. We're going to Puerto Poyensa via Birmingham on August the 15th, and you can't wait. That is brilliant. I imagine you've got family over Birmingham way. Are you British is my question. But that's wonderful. Look, we've got the new Root Spa here. I did feature this in one of my past videos. This is actually a very, very nice spot. I mean, it's been beautifully built, I have to say. It's nice and open. And once again, I can't get a look at the prices down here. I'll come down here at some point to do a recorded video and maybe we can see what this is like. But look, they do food as well. It's quite busy and bustling here. I have to say, we're right outside the Tom Browns, more or less. Look, I'll just spin the camera around here. This is kind of like a little bit like Ciso Beach. Joseph, hello. Joe, good evening. Joe and Sue here in Newcastle. You're coming back to Palmanova in October and you're staying at the Globales at Palmanova. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. And you guys were over earlier on in the year as well, I do believe. I seem to remember. I bumped into you, didn't I, on the beach? Gosh, Tom Brown's is absolutely packed. Look, check this out. Look, absolutely packed down here. Wow. Loads of people in. Do you know what? There's not a free table. If you're not in Tom Brown's early, you're not eating. Is all I'm going to say. Look, every single table has been taken pretty much. Oh, there's one little tiny bar table on the side. Worth bearing in mind. Now, we did have a question about the Daiquiri Palace. We're coming up to it now. First, I'm just going to quickly show you the beach. Just going to take a quick look at my right-hand side. I like the way they've fenced off the dunes as well. That's actually quite funny. But anyway, here we are, Daiquiri Palace. It's closed, and this bar is only open during the day, and it's very lively and very buzzing during the day. Check out one of my earlier videos, which I filmed daytime over here in Magaluf if you want to see what that's like. But it's got a great atmosphere. They always have plenty of music, plenty of people sitting out in the sun having a few beers. And it's kind of like the mainstay over here in on Magaluf Beach. But that, like I said, they do close up early evening. It's just a daytime venue, as indeed many places are on the islands actually. Ah, here we go, James. We've got a dune fact here. So I'm going to read this out whilst looking at the dunes. Now, I have been a little bit critical of them. Can't ignore that fact. But James has said the dunes will help retain sand during windy periods. It is good for nature regardless of how it looks. That's really, really good to know. Thank you very much. John, have I moved here from the UK? I did 20 years ago. I've been here for absolutely ages. So I'm in my 20th year living here in Mallorca, and I don't have any plans to go back to live full time in the UK. I do go and visit though very often. At the moment, we pop back on most of our school holidays at some point. Look, got the sun setting in the distance here. I was planning to finish this video to watch the sunset on Son Matias beach, but I have poorly timed this video. I do apologise. Anyway, we're just coming up past another new spot here in Magaluf for this summer. We've got the new Turtle Beach, run by the same people from the other Turtle Beach in Palmanova, and also looking rather busy too. So we are seeing the numbers out here, I have to say. Got a lot of people out here this evening. My opinion anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Andrea, you've just come back from Calidor, and it was all thanks to my vlogs. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, guys. Do you know what? I really appreciate all the lovely comments I've had on the channel, because I know many people don't take me seriously over here, and it's quite hard to believe that I do have all you guys watching my videos and this live. Look, we've got nearly 500 people on this live tonight. I've been having regularly so many views, like 500,000 views, over 500,000 views consistently every month this summer as well. It's been absolutely amazing and astounding, and I really appreciate you all for watching. So all I can say is thanks on that one, especially the nice comments as well. But anyway, my parents, I can just see here, James, my parents are at the H10 Casa del Mar, that's in Santa Ponsa. They're returning back on Tuesday night, and they went on an excursion to Soya yesterday. Brilliant. I hope they had a lovely time. Another comment here, Peguera has captured our hearts, and you'd love to retire there. Do you know what? Before you even consider that, make sure you visit Peguera during the winter months. I'm pretty sure they'll have a hotel open at some point down there. But before you consider retiring anywhere in Mallorca, do come and visit us in like November, December, January and February as well, and see exactly what it's like at that time of year, because the island is very, very different in the winter. I've got plenty of videos as well. Go and check out my winter videos. You'll see what the resorts are like. Some places are busier than others. Some resorts have very little resident population, but in particular Palma is buzzing. Now look, we started the video here on the jetty here in Magaluf. You can just see everyone walking out to the point where I started this video. This was completely renovated in the winter of 2024 to 2025. Just opened up again now. It looks amazing. John, you're saying Boss's Bar is a great place. John and Sarah Collier, keep the vlogs coming. I shall do. I'll try my best anyway. Ron, 13 more days and you're off to Sakoma. I've got to get out that way as well. We're going to Calabon and Calamalor. I'll get down to Sakoma. Let's see how we go this week. Look, there's people coming down, taking a walk down the pier. Now look, from when I started this video, I'm just going to come up onto the wall. It was quite quiet down here when I started this live stream. You can see now how the waterfront has picked up a little bit. Is there a €10 entry for Mallorca? Who said that? No, not. I know what you're referring to. You're referring to the Etias, but I'll talk about that more when it's relevant in my island updates, in my travel updates. Keep an eye on the channel for that. Nothing you need to worry about at this particular moment in time. Gosh, the queue to get into Bondi tonight. It's crazy horses trying to get into Bondi. Holding my camera quite high up here. Get through the crowds. Goodness me. Let's keep heading down. Those lads that were playing football at the start of this video are still there. Most of them are still there on the beach. My daughter's on the beach as well at the moment. Not this beach, but another beach. It's just this time of, she's out with friends, so it's just this time of year. We just stay on the beach until it gets dark. Let's keep heading along. We're just coming up by beach. Look how lovely it is in here as well. Look, I'm just going to pan the camera around. And it is also packed and busy down here too. The whole area has got a lot busier. It's incredible. We've got the Ibiza pizza, the Ibiza restaurant. I don't know why they think they do pizza. I think I had pizza here years ago. But once again, very, very busy. And as we come through here, oh look, they've got a little bit quieter this side, and the very busy Blackbeards as well. Now, I did meet quite a few viewers over here. I've been over here a couple of times in the past 10 days because the food is super nice. Like I said, we've had friends over, so I've been here quite a few times, and I'm just going to stand on the wall here, just see again, to get kind of like an aerial view of this restaurant. I can see every single table, once again, is packed. And can you see here, look, there's a queue waiting to get in. Everyone's holding a spoon, which indicates their turn. But anyone thinking that, that Magaluf isn't busy at the moment, well, again, we've got queues of people waiting to come in to eat here. We've been coming down here at lunchtime, actually. It's been a little bit quiet and we haven't had to wait, but check this out, absolutely fantastic. Really nice food as well. The lights are just starting to come on. We've got like little kids fair out this evening. Got a little bit of a market as well. It's not quite the hippie market that was built a couple of summers ago. I really don't like it when they say, right, we're going to have a hippie market. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be great. And then they just stop doing it. I mean, it's such a shame, but there you have it. Look, the Chiringuito is still open. To my right-hand side, got loos at the back of the beach. Few more stalls out here. So, like I said, well, it's not a hippie market. It's kind of a bit of a market. Got the hair braiders out as well. And look, families. We have got the bouncy trampoline thingies. Elaine, how easy is it to hire mobility hire? Now, who does mobility hire in Al Qudiyah Port? I think it's multi-hire. Even so, just ask your hotel, they will sort it out for you. Who's this? Uncle Gabs. Uncle Gabs. My dream is to win the lotto and park my boat in Torre Beach in Peguera. That's hilarious. I'd need to win the lottery to get a boat, to park it anywhere, but I'm not sure I'd get a boat actually if I won the lottery, especially when it's windy like this. Like anyone else on the boat at the moment, if you haven't got strong sea legs, could be a little bit choppy. Anyway, just coming up alongside Oceans. We're going to keep going right the way down the front, then we're going to dive up the strip. Don't want to see too much of the strip, but I have to say the waterfront down here in Magaluf is looking absolutely lovely tonight. And you know what? Oceans keep expanding just a little bit more. Look, they've now got the terraces at the top here, and they've now got like seating outside too. Looking a little bit busier. They've got this whole indoor area and upstairs as well. Are they taking over Magaluf? They may well be doing so. Still got people walking down onto the beach tonight. Gosh, it's busy. Castaway still open. Got a few evening drinkers out tonight. And we are coming up to a few other bars as well. Let's see what's open down here and what the atmosphere is like the further we go down. Are people going to start heading on up the strip? Just heard some other nationalities going past me there. Lots of Europeans. Those are Europeans out tonight here. This was closed. I'm pretty sure this bar was closed, or has been closed. It has reopened. Am I thinking of the right place? Anyway, for those of you that know, I don't even know what the name of it is. I think we need to do a bit of rebranding here. But yeah, Duke Beach, this has been pretty much closed all summer, but we're seeing it open now. So if you ever watched back on my previous videos, that's open, good to see as well. It's not great seeing closed bars on the seafront in the summer. Although saying that, we're coming up to some closed units, but I think that they are shops along this way. Got another quite chilled out little spot there, playing very, very different music to what you're hearing in some other areas. Yes, this is one of the souvenir shops down here. Of course, they're going to be closed for the evening. Now, they are going to be doing up this side of the beach over the winter. I dread to think what they're going to do to it, but we shall see. I do love this far side of Magaluf Beach. We're over here at the previous Happy House. Gotta say, it lacks a bit of atmosphere. They haven't got any music in here either, which is a shame. Maybe they haven't been able to get a music license. Let's keep walking down the end. It's nice and quiet. You've just got a completely different feeling down this side of Magaluf Beach. It's quite amazing as well that most of the bars down this far end are closed. Are they going to open up next summer? If they're redoing this whole promenade down here to match the other side of the beach and possibly throwing a few dunes on here too, are they going to have some of the bars a little bit more open for next year? We shall soon find out. I've got the Food and Netta Cafe. I haven't done one of my island updates from over here for a while actually. I was cat sitting last week. Ah, look, do you know what I can see as well? The beach club at the end is open. Let's go and have a quick look. Have I ever travelled from Barcelona to Mallorca via ferry? No, I haven't. I've been to Ibiza and Formentera by ferry, but not from Barcelona. It's quite a long way. I did have a friend actually that was scared of flying, and she lives in Barcelona and she used to get the ferry across. But she soon got over her fear of flying because it did take quite a while. I think it takes about 9 hours or something. So yeah, it's quite a long ferry ride, that one. And I think you need sea legs for it as well. Pete, you went to Palmanova in July and loved it, and you want to be back soon. Lee, good evening. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Definitely be seeing you over in Calabona at some point as well. Look, a little ice cream place. I love it as well. You always see the young ones. It's not just families getting ice cream. You see kids getting ice cream from here too. Look, I can hear some music because the last time I came down to I can't remember the name of the place. This beach club right at the end. It was closed, but not tonight. Have they decided to open for August? Let's go and have a quick look. They've got some nice chilled out, kind of sunsetty music playing here. Caribou Beach. That is what it's called. They've just got lots of loud music coming out. Look, not very many people though. A few people have left their stuff behind. I hope they're not booking those sunbeds for the morning. But look, it's very, very quiet here. And with nobody here as well, look, they've just got their music playing out. It's such a lovely spot here. This is such a nice part of the beach. But look, I'm just going to pan the camera around. We'll just look down the beach. I'm going to have to keep talking so we can't hear, so I don't get a copyright claim on the music. Just as well for info, we've got steps running up here going up to Torrenova. If you're staying up at the Elba Sunset Hotel or any of those other hotels too, it's a little shortcut up towards Torrenova. Really, really steep steps going up. Let's get away from this music. Keep heading down. Now, I can't imagine what it's going to look like down here next year. I hope they just sort the path out. That's all I hope they do. And maybe have a few places open down here too, so it's not just Magaluf Strip and that far end of the resort. I think this resort could definitely benefit from a few other places open in the evening, and that beach club as well being open and better promoted too. Shame about the graffiti, I know. But they should catch the people doing it and make them clear it all up. That's what I say. It's a shame about the graffiti. Let's keep heading along. Sorry. Right, we're going to dive up the strip. Let's go and have a quick look Goodness, I've been live streaming from over here in Magaluf for nearly an hour. Should we try and finish this down on Son Matias beach in Palmanova and just take a quick look down there? I think we should do. I think we should. Or in fact, I'm going to walk a little bit further down and let's walk up the strip, because hopefully we're going to start seeing a few people coming out now. Might get slightly better reception from there as well. A little bit less steep too. Yes, it is looking quiet at the moment. Is that Anne on? I think it might be. Oh my goodness, look at this, talking about ferries. A ferry from Ireland to Bilbao in northern Spain is 26 hours. You couldn't pay me to make that journey. I'll tell you what, I think I'd have to be tranquilised for that one. I absolutely couldn't do it. I had thought about it though. I did think about, I could just take the car from northern Spain to Southampton. And then I looked at the travel time and thought, I'm not doing that, like literally no way. I'd rather get a plane any day of the week, 2 hours, you're at the airport and hire a car. But I remember post-COVID, car hire got so expensive. I actually for minutes contemplated it and thought, how bad can it be? And it looks like quite a journey. I imagine as well, if you're driving over, if you're getting that ferry, maybe you're bringing a dog over as well. We do have a pet transfer service on the island. A friend of mine, Caroline Stapley, you can find her on Facebook under Pet Transfers, I think. I can't remember the name for her business, but she does bring pets to and from Mallorca from those who don't want to leave their pooches at home. So that's another option. She can bring your pooch and you can get a flight. But she makes that trip regularly and she works with a friend of mine as well, Bryony. So Pet Transfers. If anyone's watching from the islands, drop the name of her business, I can't remember. But anyway, it's another option for you. Right, we're going to hit the strip in just a second. Let's get off the beach. We're just coming back along here. And let's keep our fingers crossed for the signal as we go on into Palmanova. As you do remember a few weeks ago, I had a few signal problems around the Son Matias beach area. I'm putting it down to the number of people that were down there, but I'm hoping that a few people have now headed back home. Let's head on up these steps as we hit the middle of the strip. Now this part here, this part of Magaluf, again is very, very different to Magaluf beach and also around the whole Benny Hills area. This is notorious Punta Balena. And look right here, let's get a few views here and we'll just have a quick comments. Please say hi to Kate, who's just finished her Costa Coffee shift. Bless you. Do you know what? I love a Costa coffee. I'm not a fan of Starbucks. I will have it in an emergency, but Costa is the way to go. If we're talking chain coffee in the UK, I do love it. Go and put your feet up. I bet you've had a busy day. Steve, say hi to my wife Mandy, coming over to Calamilor for the 5th time on Sunday for 11 nights. And he can't wait. I hope to bump into you. Let me know if you spot me. Paul, you have a dog. And that, there you go. I thought so. I've just seen that comment now, and that's why you're taking the ferry. If you don't want to take the ferry, like I said, maybe Caroline can do it for you. If you're not keen on doing that ride. But I love the dedication to your pooch. Absolutely love it. So we are coming up to the Mavara Lounge. If you look back on my videos from a few summers ago, you'll have seen that this is all chained up and boarded up and wasn't in use. But they have really improved a lot of this area. It's slowly but surely improving. And we can see now night falling a little bit over here in Magaluf, that the lights are coming on. People are starting to come out. We had a comment actually on the Facebook group today. I think it was on our Facebook group about PRs in Magaluf, because a while back people were saying that you weren't allowed to have PRs out here in Magaluf, but they're literally out here in force tonight. Loads of people trying to get everyone into the bars. Let's just take a quick look down the strip this evening just to get an idea of what it's like. And as we can see what time is it? It's pretty much exactly 9 p.m. It's very, very quiet. It is going to get a lot busier as we head on through to midnight. Go back and check my videos from last summer. see what it's like. Anyway, come on, let's keep heading on up and in the direction of Palmanova. Look, outside of Revolution. Gosh, it's very quiet up here. It's quite steep as well, but in a couple of hours, in about 3 hours, it's going to be absolutely rammed down here. You're going to be saying, gosh, it's not busy at all, but give it a couple of hours and then that's when things really start to change over here. I must admit, if we look and say, right, this is August, the only thing on Magalof Strip tonight is a car driving way too fast. So let's keep heading on up. And if there are more Europeans here than there are Brits, then you're going to find people coming out a lot later too. Brits normally tend to go out a little bit earlier, but look, we're outside the Lennon's. And we're just coming up by, that's Lennon's Karaoke to my left, you've got Lennon's Bar to my right, and all the tattoo places as well. You see a comment about Mallorca in October. Go back and check my videos that I made last year in October actually. We had an absolutely glorious month. Have to say, I'm absolutely terrified another car's bombing up the strip here. Keep turning around. I don't know why I'm walking in the middle of the road, but just so you can see like both sides of it. I can see another one coming. Let's head over this way. Look, we've got the set list, the DJ list as well for BCM. To my left. And look, we're over here in Wilds, which actually is the most lively place over here. James is saying pop into the Cook's Hotel for a cocktail. If anyone is staying around the Cook's Hotel, I'm just coming up to the road here, which will lead you back to the Cook's Hotel. I did make a video from over there a few weeks ago when, in fact, James and family were over, and it's just down this road and to the left up the hill. So you're about 5 minutes walk, if that, from Magaluf Strip. You're 3 minutes walk from the waterfront in Palmanova, and you're probably about another, I don't know, 5 minutes or so from Magaluf Beach. So really good location. If you're after a little bit of variety on your Mallorca holiday. Gosh, we've got a whole load of traffic coming down. I'm gonna try and get back into the road. It's like the M25 behind me. Hold on. Let's see if we can walk down there. Just look back at the road here. It's our final car. Just to give you an idea, look what it's like coming by the Three Lions. Always friendly staff working in here as well. Open year round too. The one place you're going to find that's open in the winter. And although we've seen some shops closed up as well on Magaluf seafront, if you're after like the souvenir touristy shops, these are all going to be open over here until about 11ish. Gosh, it is rather quiet up here, isn't it? 50 days to Son Matias, whoop whoop, brilliant. And that's fantastic. Might see you down here. Kathy. Who have we got? Kathy, you just answered the question. What's the temperature right now? You arrive tomorrow in Palmanova for the third time. It is 20, last time I looked actually, when I started the live stream, it was 27 degrees. It may have dipped a degree or two. It's a really lovely temperature, but like I said, it's going to be warming up. Make sure you check out my Islands update tomorrow. I'll give you the weather forecast for the week ahead. I don't want to give you an accurate forecast just yet. I want to wait till tomorrow to check that because we have had a few last minute changes in the weather. So I try and leave looking at that until just before I do my Islands update. But I think it's going to be good news for anyone coming over here on holiday, definitely for the week ahead. Look, we're outside the Banana Disco here. I still have to get in there as well. There's a reason for that, and you'll see that in a future video. Up by Mulligan's, they normally have live music in here too, according to Scotsman Kevin. Go back and check his videos out when he was over here in Mallorca. And keep your fingers crossed here. We're gonna get down to Son Matias Beach. Like I said, can't believe we've got over 500 people on. This is incredible, incredible. I think I'm going to have to keep going. Let's see if the signal holds up actually. as we head on in the direction of Palmanova this evening. Goodness. Look, we've got these, another one of these nail spas here too. And mansion. This won't open until about midnight, and it won't get busy until about 2 in the morning. You can just see, look, Palmanova up here in front of me. But what a lovely cool evening we've got tonight. Let me know how the signal is. Can you still see me okay? I seem to remember a few weeks ago running through this point. Never noticed actually. Look, you've got a little line of bars and tattoo places down the side, and there's a barber's. Live music at 9:30 in Mulligan's. Thank you very much for that. How's it going? John, thank you. Always rely upon you to let me know. Sound and video perfect, thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. I never know why the signal dips. I don't know whether it's because of the volume of people that are out and we're all vying for the mobile phone signal. Sometimes I can live stream better than others. And if you remember over at in Santa Ponsa last week, I had to literally sprint round Costa de la Calma to try and get the signal back. Look, we're just coming up down the side of the Fergus-style Tobago Hotel. Again, looking very, very nice. And look at the people that are pouring out and into Palmanova this evening. The Big Apple, oh, this is hilarious. They're all good. I can hear you and I'm in New York. Brilliant. Nice to have you actually on the live. It's going to be Sunday afternoon for you, isn't it? You're 6 hours behind us, so it's early afternoon for you. Got a nice atmosphere. Look over in the Blue Bay. This is a lovely little bar too. They also have a variety of live music. I'm going to get a nice idea as to what Son Matias Beachfront is like this evening. Look, well, there's nobody in the Comodoro Playa around the pool. I'm just going to shine the camera in case you do have a hotel booking here. I do wish they would do up this walkway coming into Palmanova. It's ever so slippery and slidey. I'm just sliding down in my sandals here. We're going to get a few nice views across the water. Let's have a quick look. Can't believe how spectacularly I've missed the sunset tonight. That was the worst timed live stream ever, promising I'd give you a sunset when we came down here. And this is what's left of it. But we can still see people down here. We can still see what it's like. Let's walk to the end here. Let's walk past this. Just have a quick look down on the jetty. Should I keep going? My goodness, we've got nearly 600 people. Should I keep going even into Son Matias Beach along the waterfront here? It seems a bit of a shame to end the live stream if we have signal and it's working. I'm actually wearing sandals. They're called Walk and Flies, actually. Somebody asked me the brand name of them, and I've just got a new pair because they are brilliant for walking and filming. Keep going. Should I keep going? I'm really reluctant to stop this live stream. Like I said, just pan the camera around here on Son Matias Beach. Just out of interest, do locals go out to the bars and pubs on Saturdays in the winter? Yes, we do. We go out on Friday night and Saturday nights. Obviously, not every night. But yeah, Palma's the busiest place over the winter months. But now we do have an extended season over here in Mallorca, particularly over in Palmanova. I don't think we're going to see things closing down here until at least the middle of November for this year. And next year, things start opening up from the middle of March. So the season is getting longer. But if you are coming over like in the heart of winter, and I can't believe I'm going to say the words Christmas lights, we are going to be seeing the Christmas lights switching on third week of November once again. And we will be having plenty, it's going to be very busy in Palma actually. Over here in the Zen, we've got some live music over here. We've got a guitarist singing a bit of Ed Sheeran, I think that is. Just trying to listen to the song there. Incredible. We just keep looking down We are in Palmanova. Anyone joining this live stream now, it's billed as Magaluf, but we are currently in Palmanova. I'm on Son Matias beach. Got nearly 600 people in the live. I'm gonna hang on for a little while. You can see comparison here from Magaluf, from nightlife in Magaluf, coming down through this very busy area here in Palmanova along the waterfront. And it is busy, and we still have people on the beach. I think my friends are over in Origin. I'm gonna try and catch them later. But look, we're just coming up past the beach house. Once again, pretty busy. Almost every single table has been taken here too. What else have we got? An actual queue. Oh my goodness, a queue of people right outside of the olive tree here. Wow, that's incredible actually. Whole queue of people waiting to go in. See how busy Origin bar is too. Just gonna have a quick look up the top. Let's see if I can see them. So we've got Origin bar right across the right upstairs from the olive tree here. Whole line of people sitting out, and it's looking busy there too. So yeah, go back and watch my video about empty resorts, and which I made last Monday for my island update. I was responding to an article that was in, I think it was the Daily Mail. Let me know what you think. All that news coverage, and it's gone in all the regional press actually, all over, and published all over Facebook as well, saying Mallorca's dead. I don't think it is. We've still got some light here. It's very hard to film down here on Son Matias beach when it is dark, because the lighting down here is absolutely terrible. Go and watch my nighttime video. Let me just stand on the wall here. I'm going to zoom in just so you can see how busy it is as well from here. Look how packed it is coming along the waterfront here. Ashley, I've just walked past you. You're in the Seine. I'm sorry. You. Big Apple over there in New York. You're asking me when I normally do live streams. On a Sunday at some point. In the winter time, you'll be watching me when you're having your breakfast, because I normally do a Sunday lunch live. During the summer, they're normally Sunday evening. In September when the kids go back to school, because I can't be being out until very late. But let's keep going. I'm going to walk up actually. We'll go to Santa Lucia, I think. We can keep going round. We'll just take a look into Palmanova. I'm just thinking about where I parked actually. I've got quite a hike back. Might have to get the bus. Let's keep going a little bit further down. It's very hard to get past people tonight. It's so busy down here. Just looking out to the water, look, still people going into the sea. Right, let's come up past. We're just approaching now Siso Beach. As I said actually in the previous video, I don't know whether they still have live music here. They actually put a story on their Facebook page, and it did have live music in it. And I did message them asking if they had live music over here, and they didn't respond to me. So I don't know if that was an old video of a previous time, or whether they do have a music license over here. But let me know in comments if you've been over to Siso and you have had and seen live music. We've got whole parties down here on the beach actually, look. Late Sunday night on the beach. The signal's dropping, I can't believe it, here we are. Let me keep going. How's the signal now? We're just approaching, actually quite rapidly, the Son Matias Beach Hotel. You see the big hotel up in front of me? I'm wondering if the signal is dropping because we've just literally entered another area where there are thousands of people. That's what it feels like. It's very, very busy down here. Goodness me. Look how busy it is. It's just incredible. I'm going to walk round to the point. So folks, this is August in Palmanova, gone 9 p.m. and on a Sunday night. I'm not sure if every night is like this. I'm going to have to come back here on a weekday actually and see how busy it is on a weekday. Like I said, Sundays are very busy in the resorts, got lots of residents out, lots of residents in the area. We can't afford the hotels, but we can afford to get to the resorts and have an evening experience. Let me know how that signal is going as well. Has it improved? My camera's trying to hold out here, let's see. Just come powering past the Son Matias beach. They normally have evening entertainment on in there too, as well. If you're wondering where there's some live music on this side of Palmanova. The signal's much better. Yeah, I think it was just because we got into like this huge concentration of people. Thank goodness. I was getting a bit worried then. Look, let me just pan the camera around. So we're on the edge of, we've got a Globales apartment block here. Is it the Mimosa, I think it's called, I think. The Casabonas, there's some steps right by these trees here. If you're staying by the Casabonas, and also the Sol Luminar, just up these steps in front of me. Coming around, we've got the Santa Lucia as well. Let's keep going around to the point, just take a quick look over at Palmanova tonight. And I'm going to be dropping into Origin a little bit later on. Right, let's have a quick look over here. This is Turtle Beach at night, the new F&C restaurant for those regulars who remember the F&C from last year. Looks like it's also a bit of an evening venue. Got a little bit of music playing in there too. And we do have quite a few people out tonight. Let's go up to the point. Look who's open. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Jill's back. Jill is back. Look, the ice cream place is back and it is open. She's serving people actually. Can I give her a wave? I don't think she's seen me. Look, she hasn't seen me. No, she hasn't seen me. But look, it's open, it's back, and it's fantastic to see. Anyways, I've just seen some viewers as well. Let's keep going round. Now we are losing light over here. But I'm gonna just shine the camera over on Palmanova. We're gonna come up round the corner, and I'm gonna go and head off Cannot believe the amount of people we've had on the live tonight. It's absolutely incredible. This, I think, we nearly hit 600. We nearly hit 600. And I was wondering if anyone would watch tonight, actually. I was thinking, is anyone going to watch? Is anyone going to watch this evening? Is this going to be a good idea? So I'm so pleased I came out. Anyway, we're just walking up the side of the Globales Santa Lucia, a hotel. That you can see the poolside area. That we've got the sunbeds lined up for the morning. It's going to be an almighty race to get those. I'm just going to pan the camera around here. Look, looking at where we've just come from, actually, from Magaluf. Our bars open at 4 a.m. They are over on Magalof Strip. I think things will keep going over on Magalof Strip until the early hours of the morning. Janet, you're saying, Alex, we're going to try and stay there in the Son Matias beach in October. Good luck if you can get a booking. It's a very, very popular hotel. You might have better luck over in October. June, you're watching. I've not seen you on the live tonight. Haven't been able to catch all of the chat, but lovely to see you here. You've been catching up with your sister on the phone. Bless you. I'll let you off. I'll definitely let you off on that one. You're here pretty much every week, so I'll let you off. Let's go and have a look at the bright lights of Palmanova. I do have a video coming out actually from Palmanova during the course of the week. Let's keep heading round this point. Oh, it's so lovely and breezy and cool here. I have to say it's not cold. Don't worry, anyone coming over. It's going to be warming up as the week goes along. But I've just been walking all the way around Magaluf, and it has been a warm one. Oh, look at the views tonight. Check this out. Oh, just have to say a big hello to Glyn as well. I know you would have been working today. I know you're going to probably be catching up later on with this. So good evening to you. And look, over on the far side as well, look, we've got Escargador Beach on the far side. Make sure you check out my Palmanova at night video if you want to see the places to go, where to go as well. If you do follow me on Instagram as well, I did put a short from over in a stadium on the other side of Palmanova from where we are. They do great live music every night. Janet, you're saying that Santa Lucia is your favourite place. You stayed there loads of times, and Turtle Beach. And you're there in July having dinner. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, guys, as loath as I am to end this video, I think I'm going to do so just at this point. But I'm going to thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to just make the most of my friend being over actually and seeing her. Actually, let me just go over here, see if I can give you a slightly better view. I'm going to go and find them. And look, as I zoom in, let me just zoom in here, just so you can see what the waterfront looks like down here in Palmanova tonight. And it's looking pretty busy. Guys, thank you so much for watching this evening. I can't believe everyone that joined. Look at the view behind me. We've got the very beautiful and very lovely Palmanova Beach waterfront down here, and I can't think of a better place to finish this live stream. I really appreciate every single person that's joined the live tonight, even if you just come on for a bit to watch. Really, really appreciate it. But massive thanks as well for all the super chats. I really appreciate those, as I always do. It'll help me get out and about around the islands this week too. Hope to have some more content for you. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to get some final views of what has been Palmanova heading on into Magaluf heading on into Palmanova. Whoops, the camera just went a bit skew. Guys, have an absolutely amazing Sunday from wherever you are in the world. Oh, look, check this out. Look, got a squeaky. Got one of Pepe's bikes going by there. She's going to have trouble cycling around with the amount of people on this point tonight. Anyway, have an amazing Sunday from wherever you're watching in the world. Really appreciate the viewers as well from the USA and from Canada that have been watching the live stream this evening, as well as you guys as well from around Europe and the UK too. Ian, we've got a last minute super chat. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that as well. I shall be somewhere next weekend. I'm going to be on the other side of the island next weekend. It's going to be a toss-up of a couple of places, but I will be live streaming from somewhere that you're definitely going to want to see next weekend. In the meantime, have an amazing week ahead. Check out my content, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications button, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Mark, thank you. That's just the last minute super chat there as well. Once again, really very much appreciated. Thank you so much, hey. Thank you so much. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye for now.